From Arnold Schwarzenegger's Stage Training Institute, this is Kurt Berglund with Payoff Pitch Dream Season Baseball. We are at Game 15. That means there's only 4 games left for all these teams, and this is the first game in our block of 3 from Game 15 for you. We are in the American League tonight. It is the 1987 Tigers, who currently reside in first place in the American League by 1 game over the 1969 Tigers and by 2 games over the 79 Brewers and the 77 Boston Red Sox. But tonight, they're playing a team tied in fourth place at 7-7. It's the 1983 Chicago White Sox. Now the White Sox are tied they are in a 5-way tie for 4th place, which means that they're in a 5-way tie for the 5th and final playoff spot as it stands right now. So they need every win they can get, and it's a bad idea for them to lose, I would say, more than one more game. I think one of these 5 teams could very well run the table, and so I don't know. In the 4th, they're 7-7. If they finish 10-8, I don't know. I think 11-7 might be the worst record to make the playoffs, and so they need every one of them. The good news for the White Sox is that tonight they get Carlton Fisk back. Fisk has missed the last 5 games with injury, and while Mark Hill has done an acceptable job in his absence, he's not Carlton Fisk, and so bringing him back in the mix will certainly help the White Sox. The opposing pitchers tonight, Doyle Alexander for the visiting 1987 Tigers, and Richard Dotson for the 1983 Chicago White Sox, a pair of right-handers facing off. Should be a good one. It certainly is an important one. The 87 Tigers, of course, need to keep winning to be able to maintain the first seed in the playoffs in the American League. And with really 3 teams right on their heels, bad idea for them to lose. So both teams playing with certainly more than a little bit of a sense of purpose this evening. Let's get to the lineups. The visiting 1987 Detroit Tigers, leading off in center field, it's Chet Lemon. Batting second at second base, Lou Whitaker. Batting third in left field, Kirk Gibson. Batting fourth at shortstop, Alan Trammell. Batting fifth at first base, Darrell Evans. Batting sixth and doing the catching, Matt Noakes. Batting 7th and DH, Bill Madlock. Batting 8th and playing right field, Pat Sheridan. And batting 9th and playing third base, Tom Brookins. For the homestanding 1983 Chicago White Sox, leading off in center field, it's Rudy Law. Batting second and doing the catching, Carlton Fisk. Batting third and playing right field, Harold Baines. Batting fourth and DH, Greg Luzinski. Batting fifth and playing first base is Tom Paciorek. Batting sixth and playing left field, Ron Kittle. Batting seventh and playing third base, Vance Law. Batting eighth and playing shortstop, Jerry Dubzinski. And batting ninth and playing second base, it's Julio Cruz. We are ready to go. Both teams need it. Both teams want it. Here comes Richard Dotson. In 1983, Richard Dotson was 22-7 with a 323 earned run average. The pitch to Chet Lemon is a ground ball to Dubzinski. He throws to Paciorek, and there's 1 man out in the first. We're underway from Comiskey Park. Pitch to Lou Whitaker is a blooper into right field. It's going to drop in front of Baines. Base hit for the Tigers. They have a man aboard in the first inning, and Kirk Gibson, who hit .282 against right-handers, steps in, and he strikes out. There's the first strikeout for Dotson on the evening, and now it's Trammell. 334 against righties. Pitch from Dotson. Hey, base hit left field in front of Kittle. Whitaker will stop at second, and there's 2 on with 2 outs for Evans. 276 against righties for Darrell on the season. Dotson to the belt, the pitch home. He walks Evans. The bases are dripping with Tigers. 2 gone, and Matt Noakes at the plate. 26 homers against righties, 32 overall, 307 against righties on the season. Dotson to the belt one more time, and the pitch, he hit him. That's going to bring in Whitaker and send Noakes down to first. So it's 1-0 Tigers in the top of the first, and now it's Bill Madlock, late season acquisition for Detroit. 260 against right-handers. And this one is down the line into left field corner. Kittle's going to have to go get it. That's going to score Trammell from third. It's going to score Evans from second. Noakes is going to wheel, if that's the term I'm looking for, all the way into third base. And Madlock with a 2-run double. The Tigers lead now 3-0 in the top of the first. And looking like the division leaders that they are. Dotson to the belt, the pitch home to Sheridan. Base hit for Pat. That's going to score Noakes. Law charges and gets the ball in. Madlock stops at third, and there's men at the corners with 2 outs, and it's 4-0 Tigers. Here comes Brookins. Dotson to the belt, the pitch home. Lifted to center, Rudy Law drifting over to his right, but he will make the catch, and that retires the Tigers in the first, but they put up a crooked number. A 4 spot for Doyle Alexander before he even takes the mound. 4-0 Tigers, bottom of the first. Rudy Law, Fisk, and Baines coming to the plate. Here comes Alexander's first pitch. This is a ground ball to Trammell. He throws to Evans, and there's 1 man gone. Fisk, first at bat in a while. Pitch to Carlton. Hey, struck him out. First strikeout for Alexander. Doyle was 9-0 with a 153 after the trade from Atlanta. Pitched from Baines, or pitch to Baines, is a blooper into right field, and Sheridan's not going to get there. There goes Baines running into scoring position. He slides the throw. He's safe at second with a double. Now Luzinski with 2 men out and Baines in scoring position. Alexander to the belt. The pitch to center and deep. Lemon back on his horse to the track. He will make the catch, and that retires the Sox. In the first, we've played 1 inning. It's 4-0 at Comiskey Park. Lemon, 0 for 1 today. The Tigers batted around in the first inning. And so Chet's leading off the second. Pitch to him. Base hit into short right field. He goes the other way, and there's a single for Lemon. Whitaker comes up. Dotson to the belt, checks Lemon at first, the pitch home, ground ball to Bzinski. Jerry goes to Cruz for 1. The relay to Pachorik, not in time. Whitaker beats the rap at first, and with 1 out, he's there now for Gibson. Dotson to the belt, the pitch to Gibby, base hit for Gibson. Whitaker stops at second. Tigers have 2 men on again, and the Sox bullpen is getting going. Kuzman and Tidrow, double-barreled action in the top of the second, which is not what Tony La Russa wanted to be doing. Dotson to the belt, checks the runners, the pitch, hey, big blooper, right field. Nope. Sorry, down the line into right field. It's going to get cut off by Baines near the corner. He throws the ball in. Whitaker scores. Trammell's got a double. Gibson is held at third with one out. And there's 5 runs in for Detroit early in this one. Second and third with one man out. Evans coming to the plate. The pitch to him. A comebacker. Dotson checks Gibson at third and throws to Pachorik at first. There's one down. There's 2 down. Sorry, 2 down. Now it's Noakes with Madlock on deck. The pitch to him. Base hit, Noakes. That's going to score Gibson from third. Trammell will stop at third. It's 6-0. And here comes LaRussa. That's going to do it for Dotson in the top of the second. Ooh-wee. That is a stinky performance. 6-0. And it's going to be Jerry Koosman coming on to face Madlock. And then I'm sure LaRussa's hoping for some length here. 6-0 Tigers. Koosman to the belt, the pitch. Ground ball Pachorik. He's going to take it himself, and that'll retire the Tigers in the second. But a 2-spot for Detroit knocks Dotson out of the game. And it's now 6-0 Tigers as we go to the bottom of the second. Pachorik, Kittle, and Law. The pitch from Alexander is grounded to Trammell. He throws to Evans, and there's one man gone in the second. Kittle. The pitch. Base hit for Ron. This one's center field. Lemon gets it back in. Kittle's aboard with a single. It's Vance Law at the plate. Alexander's pitch. Ground ball, Whitaker. Lou to Trammell for one. Back to Evans for a soul-crushing, rally-killing double play to end the bottom of the second for the Sox. We go to the third. It's 6-0 Tigers. And the fans haven't even settled in their seats yet. Koosman on for his first full inning of work. It'll be Sheridan, Brookins, and Lemon for those Tigers. Jerry winds and delivers. This is lifted to right. Baines moving toward the line. He'll make the catch for out number 1. Brookins 0 for 1 on the day. The pitch to him. He draws a walk. 1 out, 1 on for Lemon. 272 for Chet against lefties. Base hit, Lemon into right field. Baines charges hard. Brookins stops at second, and it's Whitaker now with Gibson on deck. Koosman to the belt. The pitch. Ground ball, Law. Knocks it down, picks it up, stumbles, throws to Pachorik, and they get Whitaker by a whisker. Runners move up. Brookins at third now. Lemon at second for Gibson, who's 1 for 2. Koosman to the belt. The pitch home. Lifted to left. Kittle coming in hard and gets there to make the catch. And the Sox escape damage in the third. We go to the bottom of the third. It's 6-0 Tigers. Dibzinski, Cruz, and Rudy Law coming to the plate for the Sox. He strikes out the Dibber. Second strikeout for Alexander. Cruz coming to the plate. 238 against right-handers for Julio. He walks him this time. But down 6, Juice can't really use his speed too much. They got to be careful. Alexander to the belt, checks Cruz, the pitch home. Lifted to left, not too deep. Here comes Gibby, and he will make the catch for out number 2. Now Fisk 0 for 1 on the day. Base hit for Fisk into right field. Drops in front of Sheridan. Cruz now can speed to third, and his White Sox at the corners for Baines. A long one cuts the lead in half. The pitch to Harold. Base hit. Left field, drops in front of Gibson. That'll score Cruz, and the Sox are on the board. Fisk stops at second. It's 6-1, Tigers. Now it's Luzinski. Alexander to the belt. The pitch. Ground ball, Trammell. He goes the short way to Whitaker, and that retires the Sox in the third. They settle for 1. 6-1 after 3 in favor of the 87 Tigers. Kuzman back out. Trammell, Evans, and Noakes due up in the fourth. Allen, base hit to lead off the fourth. Evans steps in, 209 against lefties. Kuzman to the belt, the pitch. Base hit for Evans. Jeez, the romp is on. This will send Trammell to third, and it's Tigers at the corners with nobody out in the fourth. Noakes, 207 against lefties. Kuzman to the belt. Sox infield playing in. The pitch. Lifted to left. Kittle is under it. Trammell is tagging. And he's holding. Madlock with the infield still in. Kuzman to the belt. The pitch. Ground ball, Cruz. Dybzinski for 1, and that's all they're going to get. Oh, no, I'm wrong about that. Ground ball to Cruz, and the infield is in, which I said before we pitched. And so that is... Okay, Cruz makes the play to first, and the runner's hold, or that moves Evans up. Trammell holds. So second and third now with 2 outs for Sheridan. Sox infield moves back to normal depth. The pitch from Kuzman to Sheridan popped up. Pachorik is going to call for it, and he's going to take it for out number 3. Sox again escape damage. 6-1 Tigers as we go to the bottom of the fourth, where it's Pachorik, Kittle, and Vance Law coming up for the White Sox. Kidrow's been throwing in the bullpen for a while. He may be the next pitcher for the Sox. The pitch to Pachorik. He hit him. Little return on the favor. And Kittle will come to the plate with nobody out. Alexander didn't want to do that. The pitch to Kittle is a hard grounder into right field. Sheridan charges, but Pachorik is going to third. Sox at the corners with nobody out in the fourth. Vance Law coming up. He hit into a double play in the second. Alexander to the belt. The pitch to Vance Law popped him up. Darrell Evans. 1 man gone in the Sox fourth. Dybzinski. Alexander to the belt. The pitch. Base hit for the Dibber. Left field. Gibson gets it back in to hold Kittle at second. It's 6-2. Cruz coming up. There's 1 man out. Kittle at second. Dybzinski at first. Alexander to the belt. The pitch home. Hey, struck him out. That's strikeout number 3 for Alexander, and now Law. The pitch. Popped him up. Evans calling. In fair territory, he will take it for out number 3. Sox had a chance for more, but they get one. It's 6-2 Tigers after 4. Tidrow coming on to pitch. Near the end of the line for Dick. 50 games, 91 innings, 7 saves, 2-4 record with a .422 earned run average. He'll face Brookins, Lemon, and Whitaker in the 5th. 6-2 Tigers. The pitch from Tidrow, ground ball up the middle, base hit. Brookins is on, Lemon comes up. Tidrow to the belt. The pitch is drilled. This one's to center field. It splits Rudy Law and Harold Baines and goes all the way to the wall. Brookins is going to make his way all the way around the bases. It's a double for Lemon. 7-2 Tigers. Whitaker up. Tidrow to the belt. The pitch. Base hit Whitaker. Gonna be, they're gonna hold Lemon with nobody out. There's Tigers at the corners, and Hickey is gonna start to throw in the bullpen for the Sox. Gibson up. The pitch to him, wild pitch. That's going to score Lemon, and it'll advance Whitaker to second. 8-2. Tidrow to the belt. The pitch. Base hit. Gibson. This will score Whitaker. 9-2. Trammell coming up. Hit to center, but not too deep. Rudy Law is going to make the catch for the first out in the inning. Sox fans not happy. Tidrow's pitch to Doyle Evans. Hit to left. Kittle in his tracks. 2 gone. And now Noakes. Hit to center, Rudy Law back a few steps, but he's going to make the catch, and that will retire the Tigers in the 5th. They score 3, and it's 9-2. Alexander coming back out. He'll face Fisk, Baines, and Luzinski in the bottom of the 5th. Alexander's pitch, ground ball Whitaker. He throws to Evans, and there's one man gone. Harold Baines, 2 for 2 on the night. Alexander's pitch, ground ball, Trammell. He throws to Evans. There's 2 down. And now Luzinski, who is on an 0 for 2 night. Hey, strikes out. That's strikeout number 4. We go to the 6th. It's Tigers 9, White Sox 2 at Comiskey. And the Tigers might be in a process of knocking the Sox out of playoff contention. Kevin Hickey will be the new pitcher, and he will face Bill Madlock, Pat Sheridan, and Tom Brookins in the top of the 6th. 1 for 3 for Madlock. Hey, strikes him out. First strikeout for Hickey. And now Sheridan. Pat, 1 for 3. Ground ball, Vance Law. He gathers it and throws to Pachorik. There's 2 down. And now Brookins, 1 for 2. And this one is deep to left. Kittle to the wall. Brookins has left the building, and so has Elvis. It is 10-2 Tigers. Chet Lemon stands in. He walks him. Whitaker. Ground ball, Dybzinski is going to go the short way to Cruz, and that'll retire the Tigers in the 6th. They add one more. It's 10-2 Detroit. Going to get some substitutions now for the Tigers. They're actually going to empty the bench. It's 10-2. So we're going to see Dwight Lowry for the first time in the dream season. He will take over for Noakes behind the plate. Larry Herndon will not come in. They're going to save him. Morrison will come in at second base and spell Whitaker. And who else we got? Johnny Grubb will come in to right field in place of Sheridan. And Dave Bergman will play first base in place of Evans. So 4 subs for the Tigers. Get some of their starters out of there. All right, so Bergman will be in for Evans. Lowry's in for Noakes. Morrison is in for Whitaker, and Grubb is in for Sheridan. All right. For the Sox, it's Pachorik, Vance Law, and Dybzinski in the bottom of the 6th. Pitch. Hit to right, but not deep. This is Johnny Grubb, and he's going to make the catch for out number 1. Ron Kittle. Base hit, left field in front of Gibson. Kittle with his 3rd single of the game. Vance Law comes to the plate 0 for 2. Alexander to the belt. The pitch home, lifted to left. Kirk Gibson drifting back, but he's got room. There's 2 gone in the 6th, and now Jerry Dybzinski, who's 1 for 2. Alexander to the belt. The pitch home is grounded to Morrison. He flips to Trammell covering, and that will retire the Sox in the 6th. Go to the 7th, 10-2 Tigers. Hickey on for his 2nd inning of work. Gibson coming to the plate, then Trammell, then Dave Bergman. Top of the 7th, pitch from Hickey. Hit to right, but not deep. Baines is under it, and he will make the catch for out number 1. Trammell. Base hit, center field. He's aboard with a single, and now it'll be Bergman. 1 out, 1 on for Detroit. Hickey to the belt, the pitch home. Oh man, base hit Bergman, blooper into right. It's gonna drop in front of Baines. Trammell will go to 3rd. It's 1st and 3rd for the Tigers. Now it's Dwight Lowry, who had 6 at-bats against lefties on the year. Hickey to the belt, the pitch home. Base hit Dwight Lowry into left. Cut, lands in front of Kittle. That's going to score Trammell with the 11th run of the game for the Tigers. Bergman stops at 2nd. And now Madlock. Built 1 for 4. Pitch from Hickey. Popped him up. Vance Law will take it for out number 2, and now Grubb Popped up. Pachorik calling, taking, and it's time to stretch them out in Chicago. 11-2 Tigers, and Alexander out for the 7th inning. It's Cruz, Rudy Law, and Carlton Fisk coming up for the Sox. Alexander winds and delivers. Ground ball, first base, Bergman. He will take it unassisted for out number 1. Rudy Law. Base hit, center field, lands in front of Lemon. Rudy's aboard with 1 out. Fisk at the plate, 1 for 3 for Carlton. Alexander to the belt. Driven to left, Gibson back to the track. He's got it, and that's 2 gone. Now Baines 2 for 3. Hit to left, but not deep. Gibson's got this one under control, and he makes the catch for out number 3. We're going to the 8th. It's 11-2 Tigers. New pitcher coming on for the White Sox will be Juan Augusto. Two and 2 with a 4.10 ERA and 83 for the Sox. For Augusto, Brookins stands in. 2 for 3 on the evening for him. Pitch to Augusto. Ground ball to Dybzinski. He throws to Pachorik, and there's 1 out. Lemon. Base hit, center field, 4th hit for Lemon. Morrison comes to the plate. Augusto to the belt. The pitch. Popped up. Julio Cruz under it and takes it for out number 2. And now Kirk Gibson. And Gibby strikes out. Looks bad on that one. Augusto with a scoreless inning for the Sox. We go to the bottom of the 8th. Alexander still on. Luzinski, Chork, and Kittle to bat for the Sox in the bottom of the 8th. Haven't had a blowout in a while in the Dream season. And here we go. Luzinski up. 0 for 3 for Greg. The pitch. Ground ball, Trammell. And he boots it off the heel of his glove, and look at Luzinski lumber down the line. Sox hoping for a miracle. They got a man on with nobody out on Trammell's error. Alexander to the belt, the pitch. Hit to center. Here comes Lemon. He's got it for out number 1. Kittle, 3 for 3. Alexander to the belt, the pitch home. Hit to left. Gibson back. He's going to make the catch, and that's 2 gone. And now Vance Law, who's 0 for 3. Base hit, Law into right field. He goes the other way. Grubb charges and fires it in, but look at Luzinski go all the way to third base with 2 outs, and Dybzinski comes to the plate. 1 for 3 for the Dibber. They're going to hit for him. It's going to be Greg Walker hitting for Dybzinski. Tony La Russa's Never Say Die ball club, hoping for a miracle. They're down 9 with 4 outs to go, but he's still pinch hitting. Alexander to the belt, the pitch home. He lost him. Ball 4, and now Sparky's going to start thinking about his bullpen. Cruz at the plate. Well, if they're going to try for a miracle, they're going to try for a miracle. Jerry Hairston's going to pinch hit for Cruz. Pitch to Jerry. Hey, struck him out. That's out number 3 in the bottom of the 8th. Wow, 5th strikeout for Alexander. It's 11-2 Tigers. We've got some defensive changes coming on now. I don't think we've seen Aurelio Rodriguez yet in the Dream season, but he's coming in. And so is Scott Fletcher. So Fletcher will bat 9th. And play shortstop. No, he'll play second. They're going to move Law to shortstop. Yep. And have Rodriguez play third and bat 8th. Augusto is out. Lamp is in to get an inning of work. Lamp, pretty much their closer, although Barojas did a fair share of it. 49 games, 116 innings, 15 saves, 7-7 with a 371 earned run average. Trammell, Bergman, and Lowry for the Tigers in the 9th. 11-2 Detroit. Pitch from Lamp. It's a hanger. Drilled, base hit Trammell. Left field. 5 hits for Trammell. Bergman comes to the plate. Lamp to the belt. The pitch to center, right at Rudy Law, and there's 2 down. Now Dwight Lowry, 158 against righties. Lamp to the belt, the pitch home. Oh my God, base hit for Lowry into center field. Trammell stops at second. The Roos's got a gun. If he went to third base, he'd shoot him. Madlock, 1 for 5, stands in. Lamp's pitch. Base hit Madlock into right field. Baines gathers it. Trammell scores. It's 12-2. Lowry all the way to third. And I'm sure the Sox appreciate the extra bases being taken. Lamp facing Grubb. Dennis to the belt. The pitch. To left, Kittle. I'm not even going to look and see. Yeah, I am going to look and see if Lowry's going to tag. No, he's not. He's not tagging. Brookins coming up. Lamp trying to stop the bleeding. The pitch. Hey, struck him out. And there's only 1 run scored by the Tigers in the 9th. 12-2 Detroit as we go to the bottom of the 9th. Alexander's going to try and finish it. Law, Fisk, and Baines for the Sox. They need a 10-run rally. Ground ball, Trammell. He throws to Bergman, and there's 1 gone in the 9th. Fisk, 1 for 4 in his return to action. Hit to left. Gibson toward left center, but not deep, and he makes the catch. 2 gone in the bottom of the 9th, and now Alexander pitches to Baines. This is on the ground to Trammell, and it bounces into left field. Base hit as Baines goes the other way. 3 hits for Harold on the night. Luzinski comes to the plate. 0 for 4. Alexander to the belt, the pitch, and there's a hit for Luzinski, a blooper that falls in front of Grubb. Baines will stop at second. It's station to station when you're down 10. Pachorik is 0 for 3. Alexander to the belt. The pitch home. This is drilled into center field. It's going to split Lemon and Grubb, and it's going to score Baines. And Luzinski will waddle into third. 12-3 Tigers. Alexander now fatigued. Let's hope it doesn't come to that. Here we go. Here we go. It's the pitch from Alexander to Kittle. Hey, struck him out. And that's the 6th on the night, and that ends this ball game. A 12-3 laugher for Detroit. Let's go through the totals and assess the damage done by the Sox to their chances in this one. So, for the victorious 1987 Detroit Tigers, 12 runs, on 23 hits, and they committed 1 error. For the vanquished 1983 Chicago White Sox, 3 runs on 12 hits. Could have scored a lot more. And I have them as having no errors. Winning pitcher is Alexander. Losing pitcher is Dotson. Tigers improved to 11-4. They will be in first place going into their last 3-game series of the season. They are now a game and a half in front of the 69 Tigers, who need to win to keep pace. The 83 White Sox drop to 5th place at 7-8, and they might be done. Although we'll have to see how the rest of the night shakes out for the other 4 teams that they are tied with. But it doesn't look good right now for Tony La Russa's group. They're going to have to win out and hope for help. That's the moral to the story. All right. Well, thank you so much for joining me and joining me along for the dream season. My name's Kurt Berglund. I hope you have a good night. We have to stick together, everybody. Tomorrow, we have another in the Negro Leagues tournament that I'm doing with Pine Tar Baseball. It'll be a round 1 game. And stay tuned. Coming soon will be another game from the set of Game 15 in the Dream season. Also, on my channel, I have a bunch of demos to check out of Cards and Dice Baseball, and I'm even going to be starting some football games going on, so check those out as well. Thanks again. Have a good night. So long, everybody.